Hello! Today we'll be going over the user management and group management sections of the admin tab. So once you navigate to the user management section, what you'll see is for any users that you have is you'll see the username, the first name, the last login date, the primary client, which is, we do have some clients that have parent accounts, child accounts, so you might see something different here. Then the number of groups they're associated with, and the number of assets they're associated with, and then their user status, are they active or inactive. Under bulk actions, if you want to delete users, that is what bulk actions is for. So you would just select the users you want to delete and then click delete users. Or if you want to add a user, you will click add user. Then you'll fill out their email for their username, first name, last name. Primary client, you'll likely only have one option. It'll be the client instance name that you have, so you'll just select that. And then if you don't want them to be a client admin, you're going to leave that blank and you'll hit save. But if you do want them to be a client admin, you'll also select the client instance from the drop-down. Now, what a client admin is more or less a super user. So they can do and see everything in Sentinel. They'll be able to see all assets and be able to make any customizations to vulnerabilities, anything that we reserve to admins, basically, but for all sites. So you can make users an admin for just like one site, but this is basically admins for all sites that you currently have onboarded into Sentinel. So only select that if you want them to have that level of access. If not, again, leave it blank. Any changes again, hit save. You'll then see the user appear here. So in order for any user that's not a client admin to do or see anything in Sentinel, you'll need to assign them either to a group or you'll need to assign them to assets. And this is how you do it. You'll click on their username. Now you'll be able to see, you'll be able to see if they're a client admin. This will have the client instance here if they are a client admin, again, basically a super user. You'll be able to see their assigned roles here, how many roles they have, like which roles, how many assets they have those roles for, or group they have those roles for, their assigned groups, and their assigned assets that they can see. So again, it's important to remember that if they're not a client admin, if an asset is not listed here, they will not be able to see it in Sentinel. So you have to remember to assign it to them. So if you want to assign this, essentially, click on Assigned Roles, Edit. Now, first thing you'll want to do is pick the association type. So are you doing this on a group of assets basis or an individual assets basis? So let's say you want to do it at an individual assets basis. You'll then want to choose the role that you want them to be. So let's say you want them to be an admin for this site. Make sure that site is in the right-hand side. You'd hit save. Maybe you want them to be just a SecOps admin for another site, for this next site. Select that, make sure it's on the right-hand side, hit save. So basically you can be really granular in the role level and which assets any user can and cannot see. So basically for any role change at either an individual asset level or a group of asset level, just be as granular as you need to be and hit save in between every role change. So again, then once you do that, you should be able to see the assigned assets that they have, and again, the breakdown of the roles here.